I had been killed 3 times in 3 different ways, on 3 consecutive days, by 3 different men. I had been killed over and over again for the past 4 days. I couldn't tell whether this nightmare had only started happening 4 days ago, or if it had been going on for much longer, and I just noticed it recently. For days ago, I lived my life as usual. Nothing strange had happened, until I passed by a blonde, white man wearing a jumper. The man didn't seem unusual, and I didn't remember ever meeting him. However, as he walked past me, he suddenly pulled a gun from his jacket, pointed it at my face, and pulled the trigger. It happened so fast that I barely remember anything about it. I woke up the next morning with that memory vivid in my mind. It was just a nightmare, I told myself. But I was wrong. It wasn't. Later that day, as I went out to buy groceries, I passed a bald, white man wearing a t-shirt and jeans. I'd never met him before. He looked nothing like the man in my dream, but they shared one thing in common. They both killed me. As he walked past me, he pulled a hammer from under his shirt and swung it toward the back of my head. The next thing I knew, I was waking up in my room. No wounds, no blood. Just the memory of 2 different men killing me in 2 different ways on 2 consecutive days. At first, I thought it was just a strange dream within a dream. But I was wrong. It wasn't. On the 3rd day, as I was about to get into my car, a young man appeared out of nowhere. He pulled a knife from under his clothes and stabbed me in the chest. I had been killed 3 times, in 3 different ways, on 3 consecutive days. Something strange was happening. On the 4th day, I decided to take control. I sneaked out of my house, careful and watchful. I was searching for any of the 3 men who had killed me. Lucky for me, I found one, the man with the hammer. I hid in an alley and waited for him to pass before grabbing him and dragging him into the shadows. I managed to knock him unconscious and tie him to a chair. When he woke up, it took hours of interrogation before he finally spoke. "If I were you, I wouldn't want to know," he said.